Hello, how you doing? Well, I'm doing pretty okay. Pretty good, actually. I think it's about time to talk about how today went. So let's go ahead and do that. This morning, I woke up at around 7:20, I believe. And when I got up, I needed to quickly get ready because I was going to take my sister to the blood plasma donation center because the first time I took her, I sent a referral. So when she donated, um, I would get a little bonus of 25 and she would get 75. And then today she would get 125 and I would get another 25. So in total, $50. So pretty cool. And I was like, okay, well, we're both mutually benefiting from this, and she agreed to wake up early. So yeah, I'm just gonna get up early and get ready. Um, she did tell me that if she's not up at a certain time, I could just give a little wake up call. But I went in, checked in, asked her if she's ready. She said she'll wake up a little later. I was like, okay, and she ended up waking up a little later. Not too long though. And then got ready to go from eating to drinking water to drinking coffee. And I also did the same. Before she got up, my mom made some croissants with croissant um, butter and jelly, and it was really good. I think I actually might like that more than something like donuts, because donuts, they're just a little too much on the like sugary side, but I feel like a croissant with like jelly in it is and butter is just the right balance of sweet and savory with a good texture of crispiness of the toasted croissant. And yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. And when my sister got up, she did her thing. And then we left. Took about 18 minutes to get to the donation center. As soon as we arrived, since I couldn't really donate today, I told my sister I'd be waiting in the car while she went to do the donation. So while that was going on, I started watching a Area 52 video starring Ross Coulthart and the host of the Area 52 channel. I think his name is David Ramsey. Might be getting that wrong. I know his last name's Ramsey though. They were basically just talking about how Ross Coulthart has gained special access to various different individuals who said they had first to secondhand encounters with certain programs in the government and sometimes even non-human biologics. And I just thought that was really fascinating and interesting. I then did some meditation for about an hour, and I remember I had a distinct vision where I was trying to cross this vast, distant horizon, dark horizon with a blue light off in the distance. And I wanted to get to the blue light, but then there was like walls forming with screens that kept on getting in the way of getting to that blue light, and I always had to change my direction to get to that location. So I thought that was a pretty interesting visual. Now, I didn't literally see any of this. I was just thinking about this. These thoughts just naturally came to my head as I was meditating. In case you were wondering, I did have my third eye open. So, yeah, but nonetheless, quite interesting. And yeah, eventually my sister was done. She told me they were having difficulties finding a good vein to for the donation process, and they ended up having to choose the other arm. And uh, ultimately, after that, we decided to go eat. We were looking for a place on Google Maps. We found this really cool place. It was a pretty desolate, blank looking place in an industrial area that sold a variety of different foods. Um, when we arrived, hold on one second, guys. Excuse me. When we arrived, uh, my sister ordered a special like Asian meat dish, and I ordered a cheeseburger with fries and a drink. Um, I had the Diet Coke. They had a soda fountain in there. I have to say, Diet Coke just is a bit on the, I don't know, kind of medicine-y side. I prefer Diet Coke to have a better taste to it. But when you're eating it with something, you kind of ignore the fact that it's Diet Coke, if that makes sense. But our food arrived, and we tried it out. I have to say it was really good. I really did like the burger. I thought it had a really nice saucy taste to it. Like it was like cheese sauce without the cheese sauce somehow, perfectly melted into the meat, and it just had nice plush like or lush, not plush, lush lettuce and tomatoes and onions. It really felt like a fully featured meal, and the fries were super crispy and in a good way. Like every bite, you'd get a guaranteed crisp, and that was so delicious. I really liked it. And my sister got like the special Asian meat dish, but she also got kimchi and rice. And she couldn't finish hers. I finished mine all of it. So she gave me hers, and I ate that. And yeah, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. One thing that I'm really grateful for is that my sister actually decided to treat me for the whole trip, and yeah, I was very, very grateful for that. I thought it was a very nice gesture. Um, then we went back home. When we got home, my sister did her thing, and then I decided I would make coffee and then do some figure drawing using my drawing tablet attached to my computer and watching some new Master Academy videos. And while I was doing that, I was listening to the Area 52 video with Ross Coulthart and Mr. Ramses. Just having a back and forth conversation about people involved in the UAP legacy programs and things like that. It was pretty interesting video. Now, after I was done with my drawing, it was time to get ready. So I got ready. I said goodbye to my mom and sister because by then my mom had arrived from work. And then I drove off home. Drove off to work. Now, when I arrived at work, I was immediately asked to help bag for one of the cashiers, but I wanted to check my schedule first to see what I had. Turns out I had sweep duty for the entire day, so I put on the sweep vest. Then I started bagging, and after a while, I decided to do my sweeping duties. I swept the produce floor, the break room floor, and the store floor. And yeah, that's pretty much rinse and repeat throughout the whole day. I guess in a good way, it kind of helps me, like, consolidate things, because if like the day always had something new to pop up and talk about, the video would go on forever. So I'm glad that it's like not too complex. All right, well, anyways, for lunch I had a Del Taco. I had a beef and bean and cheese burrito with their fries, which I really liked, and their Coke Zero, which was miles ahead of the Diet Coke at the other restaurant. Yeah, overall, I was pretty satisfied with that meal. I really liked it. And for my first break, I decided to fill up my water canteen and then go in my car and listen to some binaural beats while just looking outside at the sky. It was nice. I didn't take my second break though, because I was trying to get all my closing duties done. And for closing duties, I threw out all the trash. I brought new bags in, and I wiped down check stand 3. So cool. And then I had a conversation with one of my coworkers about like how our lives are going and what we've been up to, things like that. Pretty cool. Eventually, I drove back home, and when I arrived home, our family friend was watching TV. She told me that I had 3 pieces of pizza waiting for me that she didn't eat. So I decided to heat those up using the pan method. And then I was gonna ask our family friend to help me transfer funds from my paid debit card from Octapharma to my, actual where I store my money. She agreed. We did that really quick, and then she left. And then I just watched a whole lot of different YouTube, from Red Letter Media to like UFO related stuff. And then finally, I decided to go in my room. Oh yeah, and as I was listening to the Red Letter Media stuff, I did some line drawing on paper. There it is. I don't know if you could tell what that is, but that's supposed to be a bunch of stuff on the kitchen table. And yeah, I went to my room. I set up the camera and started recording. That's pretty much the day in a nutshell. And yeah, it was a pretty good day. And now I'm going to post this and I'm going to go to bed. So, oh yeah, but before I go to bed, I'm going to brush my teeth and take my vitamins. So there you go. Gotta do that as soon as I'm done recording. All right, well, that's about all I gotta say. Good night, take care, and have a great rest of your time. Goodbye.